Hi, dear friends. I see there is someone except me on this beautiful tour. Please let me know if you're here and what we have about connection and the quality of the video and audio. Can you see the pillow behind me? It's a beautiful bench here in the center of Kyiv. We have the amazing playground and it has a blanket. Hi, Christine. And it has the pillow, which looks very natural. And you can think that you can sleep here, but it is hard. Just a second. I've lost a piece of my equipment. Oh, great. There are 8 people already. Great. So it's the place where the kids are playing, and it's one of the most beautiful playgrounds in Kyiv. Here we're starting our journey. Autumn is incredible. It's so warm now. And we will talk about Bohemian Kyiv. It's my favorite. It's my favorite itinerary. Andrew's Descent, Andrew's Church, incredible vibes of happy city. I will be telling you a little bit about war because there are so many small hints and thoughts about it. Even like we're starting on the playground, on the landscape alley, and the life of kids have changed as well. So we are walking and just enjoy this incredible day with me. Thank you so much for joining this live tour from Kyiv, and I hope that you will enjoy it. So I'm flipping the camera and you can see the huge column of pillows and the slide in the form of the cat. In Ukraine, the war is not just fought on the battlefields. When I came to Kyiv, I feel that it reached the schools, the playgrounds, the schools, and even the minds of the kids. Their pictures, what they are drawing. It was so interesting, when I was looking for my papers for the documents, I found a notebook of my youngest kid. And on the first page there, it was he left it in his windowsill. And there was the phrase with the red marker, "I hear explosions. They are very loud. They are everywhere." And that was written in the first days of war. So that struck me so vividly that I decided to keep that notebook as a reminder that one day he woke up and he saw that huge explosions. He took that was school notebook, like the notebook of the Ukrainian language, and wrote this words. So this war in these small little details is just not possible to miss it. It's unmissable. It's in your soul when you come to Kyiv and you see people's eyes. Look at this beautiful place. Now many children wake up to the sound of sirens, and instead of school bells, they hear them during the day, and at night they can't sleep well. So we are walking into this beautiful alley, and it feels like their life is quite normal, but the problem is that a bomb, a drone, or a missile can hit the city every second, and it will shatter everything. And the lives of our children were shattered as well. Still, now people are coming, and the playgrounds are the place of normality, of laughter. But parents are afraid to leave kids alone when they are going for work, for example. They try to, like before war, of course, like if you are at work, your kid can stay safely at home and you know that everything will be okay. But now it means that you have to stay with your kid, or he or she will go to the bomb shelter by by himself or herself. Many schools have basements as their shelters, and these rules that teachers are telling to children, like don't go to the windows, because when the missile hits the ground, the windows in the neighborhood are ruined and the glass can kill the person. Like, for example, last week in my neighborhood where I live, there was the heat and about 40 houses, can you imagine, 40 apartment buildings are left without their windows. Of course, we will rebuild that someday, but it's very scary for the kids to be alone when the sirens are going off. So the war has stolen the childhood because it's stolen the parents. A lot of men are fighting and some are gone forever. They died for Ukraine. And instead of running in the playgrounds and the stadiums, children have to run to the basements during the night, and they don't know will they survive or not. It's a beautiful place, but again, sorry, it's the country is at war and it's a mixture of everything. So when I am telling you this, I just don't want to scary. I want to bring you the vibe of the city. I want to share that the city is incredibly beautiful. I'm showing you this spectacular benches in the form of with mosaic, but still it just lingers in the air, in the eyes of people, in the drawings of the kids, and I don't want the world to forget about it. So while you are enjoying the spirit of Bohemian Kyiv, you will hear my thoughts about the situation in Ukraine and how I feel myself in this city. Please let me know what do you think about my kind of this a little bit different and miscellaneous tour. So let's go and I will show you the Caterpillar Cat. Caterpillar Cat. This beautiful playground was built in 2010. It's called Landscape Alley. And it was built as the beautiful place for the children to feel themselves like in the childhood. And look at these yellow leaves and the caterpillar cat. It's 40 meters long. You can make pictures here inside his mouth. So this family is going to look for the beginning of the cat. This playground is situated on the ramparts, like this was the protection ramparts on the city of the old ancient Kyiv. And this is the kind of, we are on the high hills, on the high ramparts. We are walking on them. It is a very memorable place for me because before war I love to come here with some drinks, with some kind of food, and I loved to see here. It's kind of a fairy tale. It's very bright, it's fabulous, and it's in the historical center of Kyiv. You can enjoy here the atmosphere of the children's holiday. Can you see the caterpillar cat? It's very, very long. You can see the purple color behind the bushes and the big mouth. All adults from time to time need to feel themselves like the kids, and this is the place where you can feel yourself as a kid when you are in Kyiv. So this was the place of the upper city of the 10th century, and the path of the landscape alley repeats the path of protection ramparts of the old Kievan Rus fortification system. This is Little Prince, and it's a very beautiful and like charming. I would like to show you the souvenirs that you can buy here. The weather is just incredible today. The leaves are still slowly falling down. A lot of people are going for a walk because it is Sunday and the local time is 4 p.m. In an hour it will be dark. This is the angel. He's playing the kind of a small trumpet or a flute. And it's just the incredibly beautiful playground. The city of Kyiv was founded by three brothers, Kyiv and their sister Libid, and we are walking on one of the hills. The eldest brother picked up this hill for his home. Here you can see the beautiful jewelry. If you remember, I was showing you Montmartre doll on Andrew's descent, and here is the jewelry in the shape of Montmartre doll. It's faceless, kind of. It has the face, but without eyes, nose, and mouth, and another Ukrainian symbol, the wheat.
750.
So the price is about, it will be, I think, 15 euros. 15 euros. Here you can see another type of jewelry, a keychain in the shape of the map of Ukraine, handmade candles. I can even feel the aroma of those candles. So beautiful. So it's not just the place of play, like the playground, but you can buy here cute souvenirs as well. And I love these dolls. They really reflect. You see, the kids are mesmerized. They're looking at this handmade dolls. They're knit. The lady knit them, and they still have the warmth of the person's hands who created this beautiful toys. Hello, the kids are telling hello to me. So cute. So that is the perfect souvenir to bring from the landscape alley, I think. Look at the eyes of this mouse. You can forget about war and all your sorrows. And this is the view of the landscape alley from above. Oh, thank you so much for buying me coffee. So someone just bought me a coffee, and it's so wonderful that you are supporting me. I love these cats. It's something incredible. Look, cats and mice, or no, rats, probably they're bigger. They really in style of this place. I love them. And this cat even has a baby. It's so beautiful. Do you see this staircase? It's very long, and it has the illumination at night on the rails, and it leads to the ghost city of millionaires. So I began the story of the foundation of Kyiv. It was established by three brothers, Kyiv and their sister Libid, and we are walking on the place where one of those mountains, hills, belonged to one of the brothers, the eldest brother, because each of the brothers picked a hill to establish their house. And this hill belonged to the eldest brother. His name was Kyi. That is why we have the city name Kyiv. And Kyiv lived on this hill. So he lived on this hill. We still see some pagan signs here. These are pagan symbols, because the people made their rituals also, like before their Christianity, before 988, when Prince Vladimir baptized Kievan Rus. During the day, public spaces are very quiet. There are less people, but when it's holidays, the holidays or weekends, the city is coming back to life, and we have the blackouts from time to time, but still the cafes are working on the generators. So it's the beautiful hill with a lot of like deep roots and bohemian atmosphere of Andrew's descent. For me, PayPal is better because I can reach the funds easily. Thank you so much for asking and for supporting me. There is a performer, like the actor. He's telling some kind of story to the people in Ukrainian language, and it's very romantic. You can just grab a coffee and sit and listen to the story. So he's not singing, he's telling the story. Do you remember I was beginning the tour on the Bold Mountain? So this is where I was standing. The Bold Mountain is right in front of me. And that hill belonged to another brother, Harif. So can you see? We were standing on the top of the Bold Hill a few days ago. And around me is the beautiful architecture. This is the National Museum, for example, with a lot of artifacts from Ukrainian history. And the Andrew's Descent, where we will go right now, is full of the galleries, art cafes. So it's really has the name Kyiv's Montmartre, and it's always full of different people, artists, craftsmen. And it's my favorite place to have a walk. It's very diverse because it's situated on the slopes. On the hills. On this place, there was, like in front of ours where we are walking, was the church, the earliest, the most ancient Christian church in Kievan Rus. And also it was the place of the Prince Vladimir Palace. So he baptized Kievan Rus and he received his guests. He was having celebrations in this palace. And there is now the stones that mark the foundation of the old Byzantine church. It was created and built by Byzantine masters, and the foundations of the church are still preserved. It was called the 10th church because Prince Vladimir ordered to ordered to the most noble people to give the 10th of their income to build it. You can see the beautiful green building, and there is an interesting story about this place because opposite this beautiful building was the church, so it was standing right here. And once a wealthy Kyiv landowner decided to build here a wooden house, and he began to dig. He got the permission to excavate, and it turned out that there was the church's courtyard, and he found the treasure with a lot of gold coins, jewelry, and everything belonged to the 10th century. And there was a lot of artifacts. Unfortunately, he was not a very good person. And when he found, he told about this to the authorities. Back then, we were a part of Russian Empire, so Nicholas II, the First himself, the Russian Emperor, awarded this person with the Order of Saint Vladimir because he gave these treasures to the Museum of Antiques. But it turned out that he had secretly moved most of what he found on this courtyard, on the courtyard of the 10th church. Now you can see the kind of the layout of the church. foundation stones, but they are below the ground. So this is kind of the layout of the 10th church. So he found on this courtyard these treasures, and he gave just a part of them to the museum, and the majority he just simply melted into the bars, and he was gambling, so he probably gave that for his debts. He was kind of the fate punished him because he ended his life in prison, and he also made fake money, counterfeit money, and now in this wooden house that is just right in front of you is the archaeological museum. So he built this house. While he building the house, he found the treasure, and it's really a twist of fate, because now in his house that he has built, you can see the house in front of you, is the archaeological museum. We are starting our journey on St. Andrew's Descent. There are so many of you. I'm so glad to see you all. While we are reaching St. Andrew's Descent, I would love to tell you the story of my journey here. So while I was taking Kyiv metro, I was sitting on the bench in metro, and I saw a guy, a very, very young guy. I will show you the beautiful Kyiv and continue telling you. And this impressed me so much that I decided to share my thoughts about this with you. Because, when I was thinking about him, about this young guy, I was thinking that he was really about, I think, less than 20 years old, probably 18, probably 19. And he was sitting very quietly. He was holding his backpack, and he was looking somewhere. He was not reading his phone or scrolling his phone. He was totally in his thoughts. Maybe he was thinking about his future. And I was thinking about him because I saw the similar guys in Prague. Usually, like all the teenagers or the young adults, they are rushing to their friends, they are checking their phone, they are worrying about their dates, preparing for the dates, about exams. But instead, this guy in Kyiv metro was just sitting in his military uniform and thinking about something. Probably he was thinking not about his new sneakers, but about the drones that he's going to operate. So when I looked at him, I felt the strange silence in my heart, and that silence, like, it's hard to understand and to put it into words. I mean, how unfair life can be, and how proud I was at the same time about this guy. I was thinking and thinking about him, and I was thinking that, this is what courage looks like. This is what courage looks like. Not in big parades or songs or festivals. The courage is in the eyes of that young guy who was sitting quietly and holding his backpack. He has his whole life in front of him, but we really don't know what life it will be. Will he survive or not? And I wanted to share this story with you because it's just everywhere. You can see these signs and feelings and small thoughts. They're just flying in your mind when you are in Ukraine, and you just need to come here to feel that. It's just in these small hints. We have come to the incredibly beautiful St. Andrew's Church. So the war is not just in movies. It's in Kyiv metro. It's in the eyes of the very young man who is sitting with his backpack and who is holding Ukraine on his shoulders. It's a beautiful stole, and now we are transitioning to Ukrainian culture. Vyshivanka. Have you heard about Vyshivankas before? I know that on some of my tours I was showing it to you, and I love to wear these embroidery shirts myself. They are incredibly beautiful. These shirts protect the people who are wearing them. It gives us them our national pride and our national identity. So I will come to you see, you hear what I'm saying, teen church. I will come to the teen church. No, I will not come today to the teen church that is in the center of Prague. I will come to St. Andrew's Church and tell you about the story of this incredible building. It's like soaring in the air. It's just it's sitting on the hill, and it's very, very beautiful. It was built by the order of Russian Empress Elizabeth I, and it's an interesting story because she fell in love with them with a Ukrainian guy. They have never been officially married. They didn't have kids, but her love story is relevant to Ukraine. He was a singer in the court chapel, and the guy's name was Alexa Rozum. He was a Ukrainian, and he had wonderful voice. And historians are saying that when she saw him, she fell in love and even secretly married Alexa Rozum. But what we near clear from the history that he was her favorite, and she granted him a noble title, and she made him very important and dignified person. So she decided to visit Kyiv and to build here her church, just for herself to pray, and the Mariinsky Palace as her summer residence. That is how we have these two magnificent buildings. She chose the places for the construction, laid foundation stones, but she never saw these projects to be finished. Bartolomeo Rastrelli, the court architect, was the architect here. Probably she wanted to get married in this church, who knows, but it's the real star highlight of our city. And it doesn't have bells because it was built just for one person, for Elizabeth. And this Elizabeth I she was the daughter of Peter I, and she was the fashion icon of them of that time. She had the big collection of the dresses, over 15,000 dressers. She liked parties, she liked balls, and she wanted this church to be like, looks like jewel. And she loved this Baroque style very much. So it's absolutely elegant, luxurious decor, and it's very light. However, these kind of details, they are very heavy, but it looks like they are light and soaring in the air. It was built in 1754, so the middle of the 18th century. And it's included in UNESCO Heritage List. You can see the two-story building. And this story building serves as the foundation, as the basement for the church, and it goes 15 meters deep. I mean, the basement is going even deeper. Because there is the hill, and the soil of the hill is unstable. And according to the legend, Apostle Andrew came to this hill, and he prophesied that the city of Kyiv would appear on the slopes of this on the slopes of river, because he saw a huge river in front of him. He called it sea, and he put the cross, and the sea stepped away, and that was the place, the land that was free to build a city. So again, we are immersing into Ukrainian souvenirs. dolls. I love the beads. Can you see they are red? And usually Ukrainian ladies would decorate and themselves with these beautiful beads. Guys, please let me know if everything is okay with the stream, because I see that like the hats, the head pieces. Is everything is okay with the stream? Just let me know, because I see that something kind of is happening. It's strange. Can you use chat, please? Make sure that everything is good. All good? Okay. Great. So it's a cobblestoned slope. It's the street that is lined with a lot of art cafes, with a lot of stories. And there, it's the place where the bohemian vibe comes into life in Kyiv, because the painters, ceramic artists. Yes, I see the number is dropping. Oh, there are still more people. Great. So this is the place where the musicians, writers, you will find here the handmade jewelry and a lot of Soviet stuff as well. The coffee, the smell of coffee, oil paintings. This is a very beautiful, beautiful street with the beautiful facades, Baroque balconies, and some homes are museums, some homes are haunted, and we still have the opportunity to see the street when the sun is slowly going down. The musicians are playing. The end of the street is the Padil. It's a very young and creative neighborhood. So the descent is leading you from the ancient hill where the rulers used to live, straight into the Padil, the district of the city where the port used to be. And it was a very rebellious heart of the city, because there are a lot of students, Kyiv Mahila Academy, and this street is very mysterious. It's vibrant and mysterious. It bends in Latin letter S. It has the bold hill where the witchers gather for their Sabbath. You can see the Cossacks. These are the kind of the wooden Cossacks. It's the beautiful plates, also handmade Petrikivka painting. You can buy them and decorate your house. You can buy them head pieces. You can see jewelry boxes. Hi. I love beautiful cafes, the lanterns, they give the street this bohemian vibe. And we are standing at the house which is called House Tower. It's very eye-catching building. It used to have two beautiful, elegant towers on top of it. And the owner was the very successful businesswoman. She wanted to build something truly remarkable, so she ordered to build the biggest, the highest building on Andrew's descent. But she lost the entire house during one night because she loved gambling. You can imagine that, the whole building within one night. We can say that the stakes were high, but the fall was dramatic. Like Monopoly game, Monopoly game in Kyiv version. A lot of Ukrainian flags. This is the Artist's Alley. It's the place where you can buy handmade dolls and pictures. It's quite quiet, and it's lined with these beautiful, beautiful souvenirs. You can buy here the badges, the postcards, Ukrainian painted eggs, and all these things have Kyiv soul. Every step here is a masterpiece. You can see the beautiful like handkerchiefs. This is the covering for the heads. There is also a romantic gazebo. Once a guy, his name was a man, his name was Kokarev. He loved to visit this place, and he donated to the city 1,000 rubles to build the gazebo here. And the city thanked him but forgot to build the gazebo. But they put money in the bank, and when they collected the money, there was interest that accumulated there for years. So by the time the Kyiv authorities remembered about this money for the one gazebo, it was enough. It was enough because of the interest to build two gazebos, and one is here and the other is on the other place on this beautiful passage. So they are called Kokarevsky gazebos because the person paid for them and the government forgot, but thanks to the interest, we have two beautiful gazebos right now. I love these romantic stories. I love these slopes of Kyiv. We are high on the hill. There is the church soaring in the air. The street really is alive. It's like the symphony of the stories. Each house has here the character. Each house has the story. It connects upper town with the lower town. There are cobblestones beneath you. There are painters around you. It's this street will live in your heart when you come to Kyiv, and it will stay with you. So this is how the painters, like this painter's alley looks like, and it will lead you, this 2-kilometer passage will lead you to Arch of Friendship. So it connects two districts of the city, two parts of the city. There are also the pictures with nature. You don't have to rush here. You can just walk and enjoy your day. You need to soak the street, and maybe, just maybe, your own story will begin in Kyiv. I love these paintings because they show them. You know that my favorite place, the Vidubitsky Monastery, during the prime time when there is the lilac garden is in bloom, and during autumn. This is Kyiv Pechersk Lavra, Kyiv Cave Monastery. It's incredible. It's just incredible. And I love on the birches. So these are the paintings, the pictures that are created on the bark of the birch tree. And they are all on the theme, like on the topic of Kyiv. I will just give a little bit of light so you will see them. Can you see they are just incredible? Natural elements. So this is the bark of the tree, and it's not flat. You can see the tree, by the way. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I would love to have that in my home. I have pictures of Prague when I'm like in my kitchen in Prague, and I would love to have this one because it is very, very unique. With Kyiv, and this is very rich in this kind of imperfections, we could say, imperfections. The Andrew Church gives the descent its name. And as well as many years ago, the bohemian atmosphere is ruling here. Everything is alive. The ceramic artists, the craftsmen, go and show you where the Ukrainian youth is gathering for dancing and for singing. This place is so live. It's like your, I don't know, it's like the fresh air, just the blow of fresh air. Beautiful cats, just mesmerizing. Musicians are playing the guitar, and this incredible views of Podil, of the lower city. Look how beautiful it is. Look how incredible it is at the sundawn. The yellow leaves are everywhere. There is the funicular on my right side. We don't see it's hidden behind the trees. But once I have shown you funicular, the kind of Kyiv eye just in front of me. The soft music is playing on the background. The trees already lost their leaves, like this upper tree, so the buildings are visible. In summer, they're covered by the leaves, so now it's incredibly beautiful. Mighty Dnieper River and the city that refuses to fall. I would love to repeat that. Kyiv is the city that refuses to fall. One day, probably some of you will come here and I will meet you here in person. I am waiting for this day. I don't know, I will be so happy. Now I'm happy to show it to you virtually, but one day in person. Can you hear the music, guys? Oh, my heart is full of love for you and for this incredible city. Let's go and reach Podil. So this mesmerizing walk continues. Look again at these light blue turrets. They are remarkable. This is probably the second must-see site in Kyiv after St. Sophia Cathedral. It's absolutely spectacular, like jewel-like finish. It's impressive on the hill. Lovely mint color, incredible spiky towers. Just jaw-dropper. I will have to walk a little bit faster because the evening is coming, like there is no light anymore. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time when the lights are on, but still we have natural light. Taras Shevchenko, he is our national poet, a man of universal talent. He is a writer, a painter, and a figure of the national Ukrainian revival. And he is sad here. Locals make funny names for him, like the hangover effect. But still, the street is full of them artists. It's Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday. That it means that this is the time when people can sell their goods, and there are a lot of people who want to buy them. There are a lot of wood pieces. It's very nice to walk from top to bottom and to sit in one of the traditional restaurants to have coffee. and just to enjoy the life and to feel the spirit of Kyiv, because not just beautiful architecture, but the restaurants and the food create the image of the city as well. So we are now walking from the, we could say, official governmental area into the youthful Поділ. Добрий день, добрий день. А ви ще коли будете? Тому що я від'їжджаю.
Хочу завтра.
Хочу завтра?
Завтра,
Завтра ж понеділок.
Так.
А будете ще завтра?
Так, у мене санітарний день.
А на наступних будете?
По погоді. Субота, неділя,
Да.
по погоді. Бо тільки як
А
гарна
суботу
погода.
буде? Ну добре, я спитаю, завтра не прийду, я зараз не можу. We are continuing, and there are hundreds of years. Kyiv was, I was talking to the lady because I wanted to buy that hairpiece, but I can't buy it now. I will ask her when she's leaving today, by the way. Скажіть, будь ласка, а коли ви сьогодні уходите? Сьогодні коли?
Ще година точно.
А, ще годину. То може я повернусь. So, 1 hour she will be here, so I will finish the tour and I will come back to her. To have my hairpiece in Ukrainian style. So if you remember, this happened on the tour after bold mounting, so I wanted to buy the beautiful hairpiece from this lady. And so Kyiv was divided into two parts: the upper city, where the rulers, the nobles lived, and the lower city for the merchants, for the craftsmen, for the potters, for leather makers. And this street was the bridge between the worlds of rich and poor. This is the wooden house that survived everything. It's small, and it's been always kind of a commercial street, because back then the craftsmen would bring their carts from the lower city to the upper city to sell the goods. And because of these bohemian vibes, can you see that? Like, I would like to show you the like what is happening in the restaurants. Really like bohemian atmosphere, candles, lamps, pictures, beautiful ladies. Incredible souvenirs. It's called the Montmartre in Kyiv, and it's the major tourist attraction before the war and during the war. So why it's called the Montmartre? Because in the 19th, 20th centuries, a lot of artists and musicians and writers have chosen to live here, and they fill the street with this beautiful, original and distinctive atmosphere. And you can see the Richard Castle, the haunted house, and the landlord and the owner of the house who built it, he died under the mysterious circumstances, and later his wife couldn't find tenants because people who wanted to rent apartments here, they heard strange noises and wailing sounds during the night, and it turned out that he underpaid the builders, and that is why they put the eggshells and pieces of garbage and ceramic things into the pipe system, the ventilation system of the house. And even now it stands hauntingly beautiful, and nothing is there. No art gallery, no restaurants, no people live there. Just haunted house. I see that the craftsmen are very creative, because they put light here, and you just can walk even during the darkness and buy the jewelry if you want. The length of the street is 700 meters, and I loved that. It reminds me about Prague and its cobblestones. I loved cobblestones, I love cobblestones. I'm not usually wearing heels. But most of all, I love the bohemian atmosphere of the 19th century, and I love when the people are coming and buying the stuff here. It's a very mysterious street because of the famous Bold Hill. because of the three houses with number 13 on it. It used to be three houses with number 13. And the numbers of the streets comes from bottom to top, and in the old times they say that to become a witch you have to read a prayer backwards, so it's a very enigmatic street. I love these jewelry boxes. I even bought one jewelry box from this lady, and the pictures and the rooster, beautiful Ukrainian rooster. So these are the wooden plates. You cannot eat from them. They are just for decoration, but they are incredibly beautiful. And this is the picture of Ukrainian village. What is happening usually in Ukrainian village? You see, they are collecting the harvest, wheat, and the typical Ukrainian home. And hair piecers. I will come after them later. Okay, let's go, because it is already time to finish, but still we have some time to reach the bottom, the Padil area. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for sending me your support on PayPal and on Buy Me a Coffee. I'm incredibly grateful for you. This street is very old. It's appeared in the times of Kievan Rus, and it exists now. Very atmospheric place. There are a lot of landmarks. Some houses are old, but they are decorated in a beautiful way. You can see. It was like the houses were built as profitable for the apartments, and the apartments should be given for rent. Now in these houses there are galleries and cafes. And that is the theater. This is the interesting building, the building of a theater. Some people think that it doesn't match the spirit of the old European street, because it's very controversial. You see, close to the old style buildings, you can see this modern functional art, like the functionalism in its beauty. There are elevators, there are signs written in Braille language for the people with the hearing difficulties. There are visual protections. So it's a kind of modern building. The beautiful stage that can go up to 90 degrees. So that the people in the front line could see everything. And it was opened just before COVID. So the main point is that it is very different. It looks very different from the cobblestone, the old street, because the whole street is filled with the beautiful architecture like this, but the new design really doesn't fit into the old architecture, but it is beautiful in its way. As now I can see, you see some buildings are under reconstruction. War, but we still try to rebuild it. Today it's a lively street, absolutely lively. I haven't seen such like there are so many sellers today. Like these are the things that we hang in our homes for protection. You see, there are natural flowers, wheat, garlic. So it's not artificial. These are the symbols. You can hang this on your door entrance, and it will protect you because it's made of the natural protection signs of Ukraine. You can see the pumpkin, the nuts, like red pepper, chili pepper. So some things are used to drive away evil spirits, like the garlic, for example. Some are used to bring fortune and money to house and love, like flowers, for example. So it's a very interesting I could say talisman. Everywhere you can see Ukrainian flags. You can see that the stalls, everything is open today. Everything is open. By the way, this is Bulgakov's house. If you know the master and Margarita, he lived here. Bulgakov lived here in house number 13 and he worked here. So the story of Master and Margarita tells the story of the Master and his lover Margarita, and about Satan who is coming to the Moscow, to contemporary Moscow, and they are having a lot of fun. And probably even Margarita was flying to our boat here in Kyiv for the Sabbath, who knows. I'm happy that today I can show you the real spirit of this Bohemian street, because everybody is here, because all the stalls are open. I have never been here, so it's a very weird old store. You can see here, you see even the old typing machines, a lot of strange trinkets, icons, together with the Soviet hats, together with some kind of accordion, together with the 19th century pictures, together with the sunglasses and badgers. So it's really something that is full of very interesting, weird place. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You can buy here the bags and you can enjoy the whole atmosphere. Oh, if you would love, you can buy even the kind of this symbolic shoes. Wow, look at these beautiful dolls. You see, there are some bigger or smaller, but these look very beautiful. They are big and made with a lot of like a craftsman. They're beautiful. Beautiful motanka dolls. Again, jewelry. If you want to keep yourself warm, the the mittens and the gloves. So today the street was full of life. I just remember it in this condition with so many craftsmen, I think before the war, because usually there are a few of them there standing, but today it looks like the whole city of Kyiv came here to sell. You can even buy a wig. You can even buy a wig, which is very strange. It's not a souvenir. I don't know. I don't know why it's here. And back then it was also the street where the prostitutes, like the street of red lights, they used to work here. And this was the favorite street among the unmarried and wealthy men. And this was the major, like the main house, like the main brothel. That was in the 18th, 19th centuries, the houses of tolerance. Was here. Now it's the theater, which is called Will, but back then it was the brothel, and there was the scandal because one of the city governors in this house, and there was the scandal. So that was a really flourishing period of of Ukrainian bohemian atmosphere. What was the 19th century? I will show you vyshyvankas and I will tell you about this time of the red light districts. So embroidery shirts, they are beautiful. And
Завтра я буду, скажи Владику. По-англійськи, що ми завтра.
Я розумію на українській мові. I just run the tour in English, but I understand Ukrainian as well. These are beautiful embroidery shirts and handmade. You were?
Так, я, Марія Кирилівна.
Maria Kirillevna. So the beautiful lady made this beautiful shirt just with her own hands.
Це я вишивала.
You see the national colors are like red and black.
А це йде машина.
So some of them are handmade, some of them are made by machine. And how скільки це часу займає вишити таку сорочку? How much time does it take to make this? Yes, like this shirt.
Місяць.
So 1 month she was creating the.
Сонечко.
So the sun is the name of the pattern, and she was creating this beautiful shirt for 1 month. Can you imagine
Це всі
sitting
плаття мої роботи.
for 1 month just
дуже
embroidering? What is the price? Яка ціна?
3500, гарантія 50 років.
She even has the guarantee for 50 years. Can you imagine that? Guarantee for 50 years.
Це дуже файно. Дивіться, шийка стягується. Дивіться,
Yes.
шия стягується.
Yes, you can make the neck here.
А тут
And the belt.
може йти
Perfect.
на менший розмір і на більший. Може бути.
Perfect. So the price is about, as I understand, $150, something like that. I will not be counting. So let's go down. Thank you so much. Thank you. Дуже дякую вам. And about brothels. So, дякую. She's incredible, guys. She is incredible. So, can you imagine? She was working on this shirt for a month, and it cost $150. So why the brothels were flourishing here? Because there was industrial development of the city. Because Kyiv became the capital of the wealthy sugar magnates, of the wheat magnates, grain traders, and Kyiv became the very important transportational hub. And which means the workers came here, the builders. And just money came here, so people were ready to find love as well. But then the brothels had to move to another area because one writer settled here, and he didn't love the brothels near him, and it still continues and continues. You see, people are choosing, people are buying, so everything is here. It's incredible. This area is very beautiful, and it's a great place, really, for walking and to feeling the heartbeat of Kyiv. Oh, there is even the dog sitting in the box. The dog is very cute. Okay. And so we are coming to Podil area, to the Kyiv Wheel. And before that, now we are entering this alley of art cafes. I love the chocolate, like there's the beautiful coffee houses. Beautiful coffee houses. You can buy whatever you want here. And the cafes are decorated. You see, funny car, absolutely in stickers. I have never seen the car in stickers. It's really the amazing place. You can not just see pottery, embroidery, and Ukrainian craftsmen. You can see the car just covered with the stickers. Have you seen that? A very symbolic representation of the person who loves stickers. No, it's incredible tour today. Just incredible tour today. And I want to show you another pieces of clothing garments, like other pieces of Ukrainian style. These are the vests. Usually people in the western parts of Ukraine wear them in the western Ukraine. So over the vyshivanka, the embroidery shirt, you can buy this vest. And look how beautifully the houses are decorated. Very bright for Halloween, for autumn, apples, pears, pomegranates, and very hipsters vibes of the cafes. Guys, I want to go to cafe somewhere. So if you're enjoying this tour, thank you so much for buying me coffees. Probably today I will use your coffees for going inside this incredibly decorated hipster site to explore it. Thank you so much for being with me and for exploring the beauty of Kyiv. Let me show you more. We will finish our tour on beautiful square of contracts. It is the oldest part of Kyiv. which is so much for your support. Thank you for sending me, buy me a coffee. And initially developed as the port area because people were developing the active trade, and the contracts, like the fairs where people would make the contracts, were held here. You see? Yes, it used to be. The Ferris wheel was here even before war. You see the lady is playing the piano, so it's part of the kind of exhibition complex. Even before the war, there was the Ferris wheel. So there were annual contract fairs, and the tenders were happy making the contracts for the next year. They were held in winter, in January, and not just for the people of Kyiv, but people from all different like neighboring countries, from Poland and Germany, they would come here. And also, when Kyiv was destroyed by Tatar Mongols, the Padil became the place where the people would live. Let me show you one of the cafes. I love it, you know, the cafe where you can buy this, the cherry lady. I'm not sure if there is connection. Very beautiful place and very atmospheric. These huge chandeliers with the red bottles, I always love them. So when Tatar Mongols came to Kyiv, that was 13th century, 1238, they destroyed the city. And it, like Padil area, became the city kind of center because people lived here. Here you can see the buildings of Kyiv Mahila Academy, and that was the first highest educational institution in Eastern Europe. It was founded in 1616. Even the people like Mikhail Lomonosov, the Pyotr Tchaikovsky, they studied here. And it was largely the district for the poor people, the artisan district. So Kyiv had old town, upper town with the Lavra, with the Kyiv monastery, and Padil, like 3 districts. Now it's full of the youth's vibes and youth's life. You can see a lot of young adults there walking and having fun. It's the part of the area is totally pedestrian zone. So to this side you can walk and sit in the cafe. And I will finish my tour close to the Ferris wheel. This place is always fascinating me. It has special beauty. It has special place in my heart. That is why I love showing you Andrew's descent, because it always lifts me up somehow. It's always about life. It's all about positivity. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. I mean, the church that I have shown you, the hearts of people, the eyes of people. This place is full of everything: emotions, history, art, beauty, traditions. And when I'm showing you these souvenirs that you can buy, they also have them part of Ukrainians' life. Even more jewelry. Look, they're beautiful, so shiny. I love this tour today. It was magical. Probably magical is the best way to describe Andrew's descent. It's winding between the hills. It has a lot of landmarks on the way. and it has fantastic views from everywhere, from Bolt Hill. Today we explored Castle Hill, where Kyiv, the eldest brother, founded the city. So it's just breathtakingly beautiful. Probably this is the best place to visit and to feel the spirit of Kyiv. Just the spirit of the city. Guys are running, they have so much energy. Yes, I will try now to go and pick up something for myself. And guys, I want to invite you to my very special last tour that I will have during my visit to Kyiv, to Babin Yar. You remember this place? I will be talking about the Holocaust by bullets. I will show you where that happened. But I will tell you about the modern war as well, because it's so connected. Don't miss the opportunity to see Babin Yar with me on this Thursday. Please save the date and come. I would like to make it special. I would like to make it very emotional, because I was so emotional to show you Babin Yar before the war. And now I even can't imagine. I will show you. I would like to talk about the feelings of the people who are living during war, who are living under occupation, who are surviving during the war, and how the war changes the people, our minds, and our societies. This will be very important tour for me, so don't forget to join my YouTube channel on Thursday. I love you. Sending you a lot of warm hugs from Kyiv. Probably will pick up the jewelry now from that beautiful lady. See you on Thursday. Love you and goodbye. I am very grateful to those of you who are supporting me on Buy Me a Coffee, on PayPal. That helps me to move forward and to feel that you need me, you need my presence in your life, you need to see and hear Ukraine. Thank you. These tours are very important to me, and I hope that you're enjoying them. See you next time. Goodbye. I enjoyed today's tour so much. Please let me know in the comments, have you enjoyed it or not? It was really beautiful, extremely beautiful. Slava Ukraini, Героям слава. Nice ending of the tour. Goodbye. And the Andrews Church is over there on the top. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.